Hey, what's up guys? I'm doing a Christmas Metalfoes deck profile. But before I get started with it, I just wanted to tell you guys that I got a new intro, which I uploaded this morning. So if you guys haven't seen it, it'll be in this video, because I'll be editing it and adding that in there. But I want to thank a huge friend of mine for getting me the intro. He's actually a comic book store owner, and he and I were chatting yesterday, and yeah, he got me the intro that you guys saw, if you guys saw it, which you probably will at the beginning of this video. But yeah, so I really just want to thank him so much for giving me that intro. So yeah, and then also I was chatting with another friend of mine at Sci-Fi Factory, which he also works there as well, about the Metalfoes, and so I'll explain that when I get to that part. So, but anyways, without any further ado, let's get started. So, 3 Pegasus. He's basically your main card for Chris Feast, and he works really quite well in this deck, because you can destroy him with the Metalfoes, and then when you summon, you can just recycle. So yeah, and then 3 Topaz. Basically your Rush Rhino for the deck, where during the battle phase he gains 400 attack. So he's basically a 2000 during the damage up, so that's also really quite nice. And then 2 Rare Carmichael. Only 2 is you really clog it bad at 3. So yeah. And then 1 Emesis Cat. I saw Asian Eyes White Dragon. I'd like to dual replay over this, or like a 60 card Christmas deck. And this, when I saw that somebody used this for game, that's kind of how I got inspired to actually use this card. So yeah, so it actually is a good game ender. So yeah. And then 2 Ancient City Rainbow Runes. The guy at Sci-Fi and I were chatting about this as well, how many copies of Ancient City that I should run. He was saying 2 is your main engine is going to be Metalfoes, which, you know, makes sense. So yeah, so there's just 2 Ancient City, very amazing card, and yeah, it has a lot of effects. The first one is that it can't be destroyed by card effect. Second one is you have any battle damage, or half the battle damage the first attack that you take. Third is that you can negate a spell trap by sending 1 Christmas that you control to the grave. Fourth one is that you get to draw another card. And the fifth one is if you control 5 Christmas in your spell and trapper zone, you can special summon 1 to the monster's zone as well. So yeah, a lot of effects, but it's very quite good. Crystal Blessing, very quite good as well. Crystal Promise, also good. Beacon, also just amazing. For Promise, you want to target Ruby, same with Beacon, but you can also go for some different plays as well with it. So yeah, rare value just for some little bit of draw power. So yeah, you can get him back with Beacon. So Crystal Abundance. This is what makes this deck stupid, because you can destroy your Christmas and then set this up in like 1 or 2 turns. So yeah. And then for other stuff that I run before I get to the Metalfoes, I run Double Vader for help countering effects, stuff like that. So yeah. And then there's 1 Spear Mode in here for those billboards I can't get over, stuff like that. So yeah. 3 MST. Just help get rid of back row stuff that really hurts this deck. 1 Galaxy Cyclone. Just that one, it's really good. In certain matchups, so yeah. Buck Moon, and then Air's Rock Sunrise. This is basically a monster reborn for Pegasus or Topaz, so yeah. And for the Metalfoes stuff, 2 Volflame, 2 Gold Driver, 2 Silvered, and 2 Stealing. He and I were talking when I picked up the Metalfoes stuff. The guy that I was talking to at Sci-Fi. He was saying 2 of each Metalfoe Pendulum, so that way you can still draw into it, but you're not bricking them, which makes sense. And when each of the scales are destroyed, you can set a Metalfoes spell or trap, and then once returned, you can destroy 1 face-up card on the field, which works perfect with Crystal Beast. The other version of this is with Gangzing. There's also Cosmos, and then the guy that I was talking to is also saying that there's also a Fire King version of it. So, 1 Metalfoes fusion, you really only need 1 because it shuffles back into the deck when it goes to the grave, and then you get to draw 1 card. So, yeah. So, there's that. And 2 combination. When a fusion monster is summoned, you can target 1 Metalfoes monster in your grave with a level lower. Then the fusion monster, special summon it, and then if this card's destroyed and sent to the yard, you can add 1 Metalfoes monster from your deck to your hand, which is also very, very quite good. And then 2 combination. When monsters are destroyed, you can special summon 1 Metalfoes monster from your deck, and then during your player's turn, you send when this card is sent to the yard, you can banish it, and then add a Metalfoes Pendulum monster from your deck, from your extra deck to your hand. So it really helps out a lot. So yeah. So that's basically it for the deck. Now for extra deck, I'm still working on this, but this is what I have for now. 2 Lightning Shidori, 2 of this Metalfoes that does piercing, that does double piercing damage to your opponent's monster if they're in the fence, and then it's all Metalfoes as well, so that's also really, really quite scary. And then when this card's sent to the grave, you can target 1 card on the field and destroy it, so yeah. And then 1 each of the other 2, so yeah. So yeah, that's basically it for the deck profile. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And yeah, I'll catch you later. Later, guys.